Hey there, YouTube. Somebody had asked me the other day if I could help them to identify a character within a string of text. And I thought, hey, I can do that. So I figured I'd write this program and I'd share it with you guys in case you were trying to figure out how to do the same thing. There's a lot of reasons why you might want to do this if you're doing data migration from one program to another. And some characters work, some don't. You can actually use Excel to help you just identify without changing where you have whatever values you're telling Excel to search for. So here's how this works. I've got the characters that I want to look for all inside their own cells here. And I want to search these entries and find out if these entries contain anything that's in this row. So basically, I use the find function, and I'm basically telling Excel, find this value, find this exclamation point within this string of text. And if it does, it will return a number because that's what find does. It returns a number that represents the position in the text string of whatever character that you're searching for. And we don't really need to to know. Uh, we don't really need to know that information. I just want to know if it's there or if it's not. And so, because of that, you have to include this if error around the find function. Um, I surrounded the entire thing with an if statement, and it just says if all of that find function and the if error, if it doesn't equal nothing, then tell me that it's equal to 1. Otherwise, don't send anything. So here's how that works. I will show you what's going on here. We'll drag this all the way over there, and we'll drag it all the way down to the bottom. And you can see that Excel has identified all of these ones. So if I take this guy that says that there should be a $sign in this text entry right here, and there is, because it's searching for a $sign and it found one. So the only spot that this gets really kind of hairy is with single apostrophes. Excel uses a single apostrophe. You see there's one right here. If I click on this box, you'll see 2 apostrophes. That's not a double apostrophe, that's 2 single apostrophes. And the reason why it does get a little strange is because Excel uses a single apostrophe to identify when anything that's after it is a text value. You can use it for leading zeros in number values too, but it does get a little bit confusing when you're trying to say, hey, I want you to search for this apostrophe. So you have to make sure that there's the 2 there. Also, if you have a very large file or you are searching through a ton of records, you may want to double check and make sure that this apostrophe function is working. And right here we can see that it is. It is working because I've got my apostrophe here and I've got a 1. It says it's identified. So, all right, so now that we have our table here with all of our information where Excel says, hey, yeah, I found it, we want to take all of that and just compile it into one column. So basically I just said if the sum of this whole row does not equal 0, then tell me that you found something. And we're just going to drag that down, and look at that. It says I found an error. I found a character that you were looking for right here. And this is actually really neat. You can come in and you don't have to search for just one character. You can search for an entire string. If I wanted to find out anywhere that had, let's see here, this text string, enter that in, it searches for the entire thing, and it found it in the word characters. So it's pretty powerful, especially if you're trying to identify where you have an issue or where something isn't going to work. So, if you know that that character would cause a problem later, you can just remove it from the beginning. So that's about it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video, make a comment, send me an email, and if you like, let me know. I will get you a free copy of this program so you can pick it apart and see how it works. Thanks so much for watching. Do what you do, and I'll see you next time, YouTube.